sometimes it's not what you're doing, it's who's doing it with you. I mean, we all had those places when we were kids, right? The dingy little drive-in, that pizza shop on the corner, the swimming pool with the concession stand that sold expired pretzels. And it's not like there was anything magical about these places, but they're places you remember to this day because of who you were there with. Your friends, your family, that girl you finally worked up the nerve to talk to. I mean, when you were there with people you'll never forget, suddenly those places became places you'll never forget. I mean, there's nothing magical about another Dynasty Warriors game. But with these guys, well, now those old pretzels have never tasted better. So chances are, this is a swimming pool you've been to plenty of times before. The Dynasty Warriors series has been pumping out games for almost 20 years. And I mean, they've always been good, they sell a lot of copies, but at least to me, they've never been the kind of games you remember. You know, you go there, you take a dip, and it's another day at the pool. And then Midna shows up. Now it's a day you'll remember. And poor Link, too. She's on his back the whole time. He has no idea. Well, that's a triforce of missed opportunities. Speaking of missed opportunities, boy, I was missing out by not giving this thing a chance. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't all that excited about it. Dynasty Warriors meets Zelda. It just sounded a little too forced to me. Like one of those this plus that combos that's just exactly what it sounds like and nothing more. And then I gave it a chance. And after not being able to put it down for 3 days, well, that's when I discovered the something more. Hyrule Warriors is one of the most fun and addictive games on its platform. And I think the coolest thing about it is that even though the combination might sound a bit contrived, it's beneficial to both franchises. I mean, this is exactly what Dynasty Warriors needed. And it's what Zelda needed, too.
Hey, listen!
So, as much fun as the Dynasty Warriors games are, for me, one of the problems is that their characters kind of have a limited appeal. You know, like unless you're part of that otaku fan base, it's not really the kind of franchise you're going to get excited about. This game fixes that. It broadens the appeal in a huge way by attaching it to one of gaming's most beloved franchises. And actually, you know what? Attach isn't even the right word. It makes it sound like artificial, like I thought it would be. But that is so not the case with Hyrule Warriors. This game is thoroughly Hyrule. In fact, in a way, this game is to the Zelda franchise what Smash Bros. Is to Nintendo at large. It's a celebration of the brand. Virtually every game and every character and every memory, they're all a part of Hyrule Warriors. So it's never as arbitrary as just, oh, a Dynasty Warriors game with Link. I mean, it really is a Zelda experience that happens to play like Dynasty Warriors. And how does it play? Well, if you've never played Dynasty Warriors, the idea is that you're in the middle of these huge battles, kind of like the war sequences in the Lord of the Rings movies, where you're completely outnumbered, surrounded by literally hundreds of enemies, but you happen to be Legolas, who happens to be able to kill 37 orcs in 37 seconds. Only in this case, you happen to be Link. As cool as the combination sounds, it's even cooler when you see it in action. I mean, it works so well to have that gameplay in this universe. And it makes sense, too. I mean, a lot of the Zelda games talk about these great battles that shaped the kingdom, but they're always in the past tense. Hyrule Warriors gives us a look at a Hyrule we've heard about, but never got to see. And actually, it's a refreshing Hyrule, too. I mean, to see the people of Hyrule fighting back, to see their armies actually doing something, to see Link take a break from pushing blocks. I mean, it's a fresh take on a game world that has gotten a bit formulaic. As overwhelming as it all looks, the game is actually pretty accessible, which is great, especially for Zelda fans who might be new to Dynasty Warriors. I mean, all these crazy moves you see me doing, they're basically just combinations of 2 buttons. You have a basic attack and a strong attack. And that's how you do most of this stuff. So 3 basic attacks followed by a strong attack does 1 move. 5 and then 1 does another. So, it's not difficult to play at all. In fact, it's more about your approach and how you manage the battle. You just watch the map and stem the flow of red at all costs. And you do that by capturing keeps, which claims territory, as well as outposts, which spawn soldiers. So it's 2 things really. It's planning and then fighting. And the first part works because the second part's such a blast. I mean, it's over the top, it's cinematic. I mean, it makes you feel like you're the most powerful warrior on the planet, like you're a total badass. Turns out that's a pretty awesome feeling. But you know what? As thoroughly Hyrule as it is, as much fun as it is, I think the best thing about Hyrule Warriors might be the sheer amount of content. So there's a lengthy story mode to play through, or you can play the missions individually, or you could try the adventure mode, which, by the way, takes place on the exact same map as the original Zelda. See what I mean about being thoroughly Hyrule? Anyway, this mode's crazy. So a lot of the blocks on the map are hiding things like weapons and even unlockable characters, but to unlock them, you have to find them first. You might have to bomb a wall or burn a bush, just like the original Zelda. And not only that, but there are multiple maps in this mode, or at least there are multiple maps available through DLC. Which by the way, I paid an extra $20 for a game that was already like $50. But then again, you're not gonna not buy Midna in her haughty form, so well played, Nintendo. Like, you guys don't get enough of my money. Actually, they almost didn't get my money. Not for this one. I mean, just the name, you know, the Hyrule Warriors. To me, it sounded like a generic mashup that couldn't work. And maybe shouldn't work. I mean, maybe that was the problem. Like, so many games today they get so overplayed with these yearly sequels and prequels and spin-offs, but never Zelda. And I think part of me was afraid that this was step one. That today's Hyrule Warriors might be tomorrow's Zelda Tennis, or Death Mountain Racers, or Lake Hylia Beach Volleyball. Actually, that one might be okay. If it's anything like this, it might be great, even with the stale pretzels. It's Hyrule Warriors for the Nintendo Wii U.